First, perhaps we can find that out soon enough. As soon as we jump into the game. Yeah, here we are. The game has begun. The very first ball, and it's going to be Manoj at strike. Balling coming through from Chetan, and a beautiful ball as well. Not to give him too many easy balls, or rather give him balls that he will hit, but he will hit towards the fielders. But it will end with a 4. And now let's see what he can put out on the field. Anurag at strike. It's his very first ball. Beautiful shot straight across the boundary, and that is going to be. हम लोग देखेंगे कि वो powerful shots मार पाते हैं नहीं. उसी के साथ shot शायद सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में जाएगा नहीं. One bounce and a straight throw towards the wicket, but the batsman 43 in 3.4 overs, hoping that they can at least cross the 60 mark so they can make it somewhat competitive and it's for the bowling side, and that's
put them under enough pressure. Every time you think that they're doing well, preventing the boundaries from going across,
and
they
that
go away.
Is a catch, a lenskart out, Manoj.
But they just need to go for the risky shots right now. They can afford to do so, and they need to get those boundaries.
Oh, wow.
We speak about the boundaries, and this one goes flying. Wickets तो काफी सारे हैं, तो डरने की कोई बात नहीं है. लेकिन आखिरी 3 balls इस inning के, and this one goes all the way for a yorker, straight into the hands.
And that's another lenskart out before they came here. And that's a 2 for the last ball of this over.
Oh my
High
God.
up in the air, all the way across the boundary again. A pulse of
4% rate. 91% of all his shots in the qualifiers were 4s, but he's off to a rather slow start. ये जो players है सिडनी की तरफ से towards the back end मारने की कोशिश करते हैं. ये वाला भी, it goes all the way. The fielder can't get there in time.
Yeah,
still very impressive.
Oh, and that one's off for the boundary. Nowhere to be found except in the stands. And that's 6.
Yeah, but Ajay, this time he's changed over his approach.
Oh yeah, and I believe that one will cross the boundary. That should be a 4.
The entire team of Sydney has just simply not explored the long on and long off option.
Why is speaking of which?
Speaking of which,
a lenskart out at that. The Sydney Panthers.
Single over. They need multiple boundaries. They need at least 3 6s to even stand a chance. But they won't even get this one.
Oh, and I believe that's an out. Or is it?
Hey.
And it is.
Finger raised, at least 1 6 and 4 4s right now to win this match.
That there's a wide. It's the only real hope remaining, but no such
Damn.
hope whatsoever.
Giving Sydney a fighting chance.
Yeah, you just putting your hands together and praying at this point a boundary comes through, but I
still
can't
think
help
it's
but
not
think yeah, the ball, it will tell the tale. And another beautiful shot. Got by the fielder.
A statement while doing so.
Yep. And I have to say this time around नजर तो नहीं हटी लेकिन दुर्घटना बिल्कुल घटी. Nervous है, क्या ऐसे डर लग रहा है ये वो, and then those psychological factors are going to come into play. But I'm going to have to hold on to that thought. The game is already underway, and it starts off with a bang. A 6. क्या कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे?
Razeen changing sides this time, going over the wicket.
No, that's an LBW, and that's an out. Long off side की तरफ क्योंकि वहाँ के फील्डर्स इतने पोजीशन में नहीं है, लेकिन मैं जैसे ही वो कहता हूँ. So you're right. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that's a very impressive shot, regardless.
Oh well. That's an out. No. That's a catch. A second wicket. और a boundary. देखते हैं.
ये देख लीजिए जयेश इस बार कितना निडर तरीके से खेल रहे हैं.
और हम देख सकते हैं.
But just a little shy of the mark.
Oh, and this ball is up in the air and straight into the hands of the field. This man has only had an opportunity for 8 balls so far, but that's not going to stop him from attempting a boundary.
An offside पे सीधा boundary के बाहर गया. Once again a similar ball and it's up in the air once again and it's in the arms into the warm embrace.
कि या फिर यहीं पे New York gives him a target. Oh, okay. Interesting attempt, लेकिन that is it. Yeah, that seems to be the strat, but a quick change in positioning and batsman tries to find a gap. JD with a very strong start, but 2 is...
New York Apes should be able to cover up this entire score.
Yeah. They don't really need boundaries all that much, but that's still not going to stop them.
Flick shot.
And another beautiful shot to follow up that one. Another boundary coming through for the New York Apes. Well, I doubt that. I think you're going to need a lot to take out this man because he's just in another boundary.
3 fours in a row. Polished.
Nothing to stop the apes. The masters of the jungle continue to strike. And that's a 6. This has been a really good power play over, but this time around, the wicket will be found is gone. He'll show a different side. But for now, the New York Apes still have a statement to make, and that statement is we are here to play.
Timed better. Still, I think Kamal can afford to have mistimed moments like those, especially when he's going for boundaries like that.
It has the ball. And the New York Apes, they might not be lions, but they're roaring loud and clear, although that one looks finicky.
Next stump line, so the ball isn't really landing in line, you know. I think what they're trying to do is set up traps, bait New York into...
Tempted to go for those crazy boundaries, unless he sees a clear chance. A chance such as this one, perhaps. Yes, and that's a 6.
Negligible for the Delhi Sharks. Sorry, for the New York Apes.
That's all right. You and I get confused between sharks and apes. I was never good at botany or zoology.
I mean, one's a predator, the other one is neutral, perhaps?
Perhaps, but the apes have done it. Let's just jump straight into the action and see what's there in store for us. Well, first ball off the ON. It's going to be Harbhajan at the ball. Praveen at the striking end. A good start. It seems the fielder will be able to stop the ball, but at the cost of 3 runs. A solid
Just
stop.
half an over in. And he's already given way more than the average that he has, but this might just be a wicket. High up in the air. Nope. Is there a fielder? Absolute
pipe dream for some of these teams.
And speaking of pipe dreams, maybe finolex will be able to say something over here, but no, this
remains to be seen so far. It's bowling. Going rather well, but I'm afraid that one is up for the boundaries and it's not coming back. You want to get those boundaries, and you are going to get those boundaries, but can they prevent that? And looks like the answer is going to be no, because this one again is headed for the boundary, and that we'll have to see. A quick change in positioning, straight towards point, and again that's a 6. He has to lead 35 runs. And oh boy, that one is off.
Side of londonrhinos to try out a new shot. Up until now, they've been hitting laterally really well. And this one is straight in the warm embrace.
The skins of the rhinos, who are known for their very thick hide. And well, looks like the fielder will be there to prevent the boundary, and I believe that is a run out.
Direct hit.
Nope.
Directly back to the pavilion. Doesn't seem to hold him back.
Oh, that's an interesting fact. I did not know that, but well, I certainly do know.
Side field acquired. This time there's one more player behind the wicket keeper as well.
That's
but
off
this
to
one,
the boundaries. Nothing is going to stop that. Yeah, the Rhinos are certainly starting to edge out their opponents. Oh, that shot is lobbed high up in the air.
25% rate.
Oh, that looks a little frisky, and it is.
Looks like it's over. Last ball of the innings, and it's a full toss. Goes the distance, and it's another wicket.
A while.
A while, yeah, I can tell.
Oh, okay, well, I couldn't tell that it was looking like it could have been a boundary, but well fielded. And how many runs are they going for here? Are those 4 runs? Did they just get 4 runs, or was that 3?
They look quite stylish.
They do, they certainly do. Oh, okay, a loud appeal, for sure. And the umpire
not to survive the impact of the bat.
Hey, you know what? That's a question for astrologers and not for me. All I know is that that's a 4. A showstopper 4, because they've got 18 balls to work with here. And they do need a couple of boundaries, such as this one. I mean, that is going to take some fielding disasters of epic proportions for you to see it again, but that either. They are under pressure.
Oh, ek aur Yorker, and this one's in the air, all the way across.
The goal, so
not that far.
Yep, not that far. That ball is lofted high up in the air.
That target of 17 off of 7 would look very, very easy.
But well.
So Dubai Vipers ये game जीत जाएंगे. At this point, London Rhinos desperately need dot balls.
Oh wow! और ये वापस से बाउंड्री क्रॉस करे and you best ball dots, but that's not gonna happen. The Vipers are gonna take this match as the Rhinos, even though their batting was impressive, their over-enthusiasm towards the end really cost them in this one. The Vipers.
This man is an amputee, and he saw esports as his level to get out of poverty, to get out of his life struggles.
Yeah, and well, he is the one who's going to be bowling right away. A good ball in the first power play. This man is trusted to try and control.
PK taking strike this time. The ball is well outside the off stump in terms of the line, and it is well outside the boundary as well. Because this man will serve up a storm, and he's got the bat in his hands.
Oh,
very
no
wide
way.
off shot, and he picks it up, lofts it across, just a little shy of a six.
Mirdhaji's over can be a little bit better, a little different. Chhatrapati with the adjustment, and his first boundary as well.
So he can have another chance, another crack at it.
Oh, okay, that is a good ball, but it might just be caught. And yes, it is. There's still plenty of balls remaining, plenty of surprises over here, such as this one. I think it is the boundary. The fielder did his best.
Just pushes it across. And another one this time. The spin was actually quite deadly, but Devendra is caught. He's out. I mean, if it hit with a little more power, it probably would have been a boundary towards third man. But this one is well in the air, straight into the arms of the fielder. And PK is out. बहुत ही ज़्यादा दिक्कतें हुई.
और उसी के साथ नजर हटी और दुर्घटना घटी. बैट्समैन नहीं है जो इतने पावर से नहीं मार सकते. शायद आप वापस से कॉट आउट होने वाले हैं उसी के साथ. आती है दिमाग में एक अंग्रेजी कहावत, टीम वर्क मेक्स द ड्रीम वर्क, और शायद certainly and maybe just maybe Swapnil could have done something, but as I say that, the Hawks find a boundary.
Especially it was in an off swing. I thought ये सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में जाएगी, given how heighted it was. कीमती लगेंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा पछताएंगे आपको, especially in a game जब आपका total भी बहुत छोटा हो. Another one.
And another boundary.
Runs every ball, but now you're just going for boundaries upon boundaries, and this might just be another one.
A full toss ball. Chhatrapati आएंगे bowling के लिए.
Let's see if Abhishek can change the pace.
Leg spinner है, लेकिन लग रहा है कि शायद ज़्यादा कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे
Grizzlies के लिए.
बिल्कुल, और इसी के साथ अभिषेक चक्रवर्ती.
Not again.
वापस से Devendra already starting to deliver now.
Oh no! This one's gone the distance.
Is it going to be caught? Yes, it is. And Devendra comes through to get the next one. As Devendra is going to do his best, but it's a clean ball coming through. This is what could be the final ball of the set of innings. And the Hawks have done it. There it is. They will win the match against the Grizzlies by 3 wickets. And you can see they are elated. Wolves going to be starting things off on the batting side, and it's going to be Anil. और एब्स की तरफ से यहाँ पे रजन रहेंगे.
पहले बॉल पे decent enough pace. This time ball going towards the leg side of the stump, and then also being hit for a
first ball.
Keep in mind, folks, both of these guys are playing for a win, but this doesn't seem like a W. He's gone. Of course, अच्छे से time करके bowling over the wicket is Jitu. It's a nice pretty shot. That's a misfield and a 4.
Well, that missed opportunity on the fielding.
Ooh, down on one knee, all the way across the boundary. What a shot.
As the Chennaiwolves sitting at 28 runs in 2.5 overs. Is it going to be caught? No, it's this over has been a mixed bag. But perhaps Jitu can pull it back. Oh, the infielder needs to get it, and he does. In as well. Just manages to squeeze it in.
Ooh. Another good length ball, but this time good length balls, making it difficult for the ball to connect to the center of the bat. And with that, there won't be much power, making it super easy for the fielders to intercept. Keeping them humble, cutting them off at the knees are New York Apes with a phenomenal innings. And he's known for his killer spirit.
And speaking of which, starting things off with a to somehow slog it out of this over. tried to limit the boundaries, but Kamal says, no, sorry, Bob.
He's a bit more tame, a bit more chained in here. But the moment those shackles fall, he will be out.
Oh, yeah. And now Razan's into the picture. The balanced batsman is here. And that one,
Really put his back into it, but not this one. No, sir.
Oh,
Another
wow.
one towards square leg. He has such an affinity. He's got more of an affinity towards square leg, but hey, whatever he isn't doing, Razin definitely is. And this one goes across for another.
As the Apes have hyped themselves up, but this ball looks a little bit risky. Yeah, it is. And needed. They do have 3 wickets in hand.
What
That's what they should be thinking about, but that is a beautiful shot.
is required to excel in these kind of tournaments. And now that you're here playing in the GEPL, you better put your best foot forward.
But no such need. And no need to be that hasty. Butler has stayed on the pitch as long as he has been careful, and he will finish it in style. With the boundary, he's got up. He doesn't even need the umpire to confirm it. He knows it's a 4, and that is it, folks. The Apes win by 2 wickets.